2, 3, 4. Is it a scarf or is it?
Hi everybody, this is the tutorial for the Floozy cardigan. There's a couple of stitches in here that need an explanation. For the purl 1 wrap twice stitch, we start on the wrong side row and the row starts purl 2. When you get to the purl 1 wrap twice stitch, you enter as if you're going to purl. Wrap your yarn around once and then twice around your needle. You see you've got a double wrap around your needle. We'll do it again. We purl 3 between those wraps. And then with the next stitch we're in as if we're going to purl, round once, round twice. As easy as that. So purl, looping your yarn around twice. We'll just do it once more to show you. So 3 purls between the purl 1 wrap twice, and then purl with a wrap once and a wrap twice. There we go. And I'm just going to speed it to the end of the row.
There's no excuse now not to be knitting, 'cause you can do it standing and you can do it sitting. Is it a hat or is it the start of a blanket?
So the next stitch starts on the right side row. We're going to join a new yarn. I like to hold both ends of my yarn when I'm joining my yarn so it doesn't slip away. And then we're going to do the stitch where you drop those double wrapped purls off your needle and you knit 2 rows below the next stitch on your left hand needle and pull a loop through. So I'm going to show you how to do that. The row starts with knit 2. Well, some of the rows start with knit 2 and I'm going to do that. I'm pulling to drop the extra loop off my needle. So you just pull it and let the extra loop drop, and then I knit into the next stitch. And then with the next stitch, I count 2 rows below the next stitch on my needle. 1, 2. Do you see the second hole in row below? And you enter that hole, wrap your yarn around as if to knit, and pull that loop out, keeping it reasonably loose, not crazy loose. And then knit your next stitch. And when you've knitted your next stitch, then you lift that loop you pulled through and drop it over the next stitch. And there you've done it. And then you knit the next one. And so I'm just going to do it a couple of more times to show you. Slip so that loop falls off. Knit the next stitch. And then find the hole 2 rows below. 1, 2 down, knit into that, pull a loop through, knit that stitch at the top, and then lift that loop over. See, it's not so tricky. And then knit the next stitch. And then we do it again. We drop our double loop off, we knit the next stitch, and then we find the loops 2 below, the hole 2 below, pull a loop through, knit the next stitch and lift that looped loop over. One more time. And now you can see it. I've got slip stitches in the gold. I've pulled up a stitch from the row below. It makes a nice point. And there you can see in the colour work in the body where you've got that red zigzag and the gold zigzag in this one. That's what you're creating with this pulling through. Happy knitting.
Knitting, 'cause you can do it standing and you can do it sitting.